All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I like to give all glory, honor, and praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai. Double honors to the apostle elders, a great millstone who rule well. And salutations to all you brothers out there pushing this word in love, truth, sincerity, and humility. Once again, it's the brother Shati from the Chicago camp coming back to you for what I hope is another quick and edifying sit down. And this brother's about to go in on a very hot topic that's going on with the migrants, and that's in regards to home invasion. All right, because this is very big right now with the migrants, because they're for many of them, their grace period of getting freebies is worn out. So now they're resorting to tactics that probably the majority of the people would do if they're put in a situation where now they have no money, no food, no place to live. Okay? And if time permits, I'm going to play another video with a woman who's talking about now you have these immigrants squatting in people's houses in the hopes that it becomes theirs. Very big issue going on. But we'll let this one play first. And Lord willing, if this video doesn't get too long, I'll play some of the other video as it pertains to them squatting. So let's let this play.
Oh, so we doing home invasions now? And you know who I'm speaking to. You just got here and we're doing home invasions now? Now, there's a reason why people are going to blue states. Because in Texas, you might not want to do a home invasion. Just if you don't know. Because what I'm hearing is that you guys are doing home invasions now. And I don't know why. You got your care package, you got your food, you got your money, you got more help than a lot of Americans. So why are you doing home invasions? I'm gonna give you a word of advice. Don't do that in Texas. Don't bring that here. Because it won't be advantageous for you. Home invasions. I want y'all to look. When y'all get a chance, look up who's doing home invasions right now. Go look it up. Bye.
Home invasions. Now, he said they got their package, which is true. All right. But at the same time, as I mentioned, or if I didn't mention, you have a lot of these immigrants whose grace period for goodies has expired. And now they're just out like, well, if I don't have a home or food or whatever the case may be, I got to go get it by any means necessary. And this is why they're now doing home invasions. This is why they're going into these neighborhoods with the yuppie clientele. Because traditionally, those have been the neighborhoods that have been very well preserved and protected because, well, let's just be honest, they were Edomite neighborhoods, well patrolled with police officers. So they had nothing to fear, but the times have changed. The police don't have the authority that they used to. The law is not working in favor of these Edomites like it used to. So now we have a situation where criminatic behavior is being emboldened by a government that's supposed to protect its people. So now you have folks that are like, you know what? Let's just go and start running up in these houses and ransacking them. And see, what does that remind you of? Let's go to 2nd Ezra. We already know what I'm going to get. We already know. 2nd Ezra 15 and 18. It says, for because of their pride, who's that talking about? Particularly the so-called white man. Okay. The city shall be troubled, because you have to remember, with this being bad Uncle Esau's kingdom and he makes the rules, it's like it's spoken of in Psalm. He's not in trouble as other men. You go to Wisdom of Solomon, the 2nd chapter. Let our strength be the law of justice. And see, because they felt they were in control and the law worked for them and they had the means to enforce the law, they were just like, we're untouchable. We don't have anything to worry about. Oh, but as I mentioned before, how the tides have turned. Now the cities are being troubled because you have people's houses being preyed upon for its goods. It says the houses shall be destroyed and men shall be afraid. And why are men going to be afraid? Because they don't know what's going to happen at any given day. They don't know if they're going to go to work and then come home and their doors is busted open. The back windows are busted open. The garage door is off the hinge. Cars gone, TV's gone, computers gone, money's gone. Okay, people are now put in a situation where they don't know when the thief will come. They don't know when the spoiler will come to spoil. And this is why they are afraid, because they know at any given moment their houses could be invaded. It says, a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy, once again, destroy their houses with the sword. Come on, man, because you know when people go in these houses, they ain't going in there barehanded, even if they do got the numbers. They not going in there barehanded. They got them tools, if you know what I mean by that. They coming up in that house with tools and numbers. It says they shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. Why are their goods being spoiled? Because their benefits have run out. This is why the scripture says, surely oppression maketh a wise man mad, and a gift destroyeth the heart. Many of these immigrants were promised a better life. Those streets paved with gold. America, the land of opportunity. Now they're coming over here and they're just like, nobody gives a shit about us. Where are we going to go? How are we going to eat? How are we going to get jobs? How will we provide some type of living for ourselves and our families? These people are pondering every day about the most basic human needs. And if these basic human needs cannot be met, people resort to desperate things. Now, this video hasn't been too long, so I also want to play another video by a lady that was talking about now these immigrants are squatting in folks' homes.
Samsung features.
We don't want to know about Samsung's features. Here it is.
What would you do if you went on vacation and came home and there were 12 gang members living in your home? I am not joking when I tell you my mom's friend from high school went on vacation, came home, and there are 12 gang members living in her home. And she's called the police. They won't do anything. And they just said their exact response to her is, we will not help you get them out. You have to continue to pay the electric bill and your mortgage and go get a hotel. Are you kidding me? Her husband was military of some sort and has since passed away. Explain to me why squatters' rights are even a thing. I don't even know this woman and I am infuriated. My suggestion, because of course I'm not friends with this woman on...
But you get the point. All right, now you just got these folks that's they just coming in like, well, fuck it. We'll just make this our home. Excuse my language. And she's like, what sense does that make? How is it somebody that can come in your place uninvited, illegally, set up shop in there, and then you can't kick them out? The homeowner is treated like the criminal, and the criminal is treated like the homeowner. This is why the scripture says, Psalm 82:5, it says, they know not, neither will they understand. They walk on in darkness. All the foundations of the earth are out of course. And this world walks in darkness because it's given into the hands of the wicked. It's ruled by the wicked. Bad Uncle Esau. Because his whole MO is distorting the law of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. And because of this, he makes wicked rules, laws, codes, amendments. And he presents it in a way that it makes what's illegal good and what's good illegal. As the scripture says, I believe that's in Isaiah. Woe to them that call evil good and good evil, that put darkness for light and light for darkness, that put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter. All right, we live in a society where the so-called law of the land, or the laws that's supposed to govern so-called civilized society, do not benefit the so-called civilized. The laws of this land benefit the uncivilized, the immoral, the ones who choose not to conduct themselves in any type of righteous conduct. And see, this is going to further cause division and tensions and hostility here in the United States. Because when people, it's like said, it was like it was said in that movie, Leave the World Behind. Kevin Bacon's character, he said, when all hell breaks loose and chaos ensues, this is roughly paraphrasing, he said, and I don't understand what's going on. What I do understand is I need to protect my own. And that's what it's coming down to in a very grave fashion. That woman said the police told her, we can't do nothing for you, man. You got to do it yourself. And you still have to pay the utilities and everything else that comes with owning a home, or having a home, I should say. Then you got these folks want to invade your home. Hey, it's going to take, like the man said, I would caution you not to do that in Texas. But I would go even further and say, I caution that you not do it at all, because these migrants who are doing these home invasions and squatting in people's homes, they're going to do it to the right person. And we're going to hear on the news how some guy's going to go to jail, all right, because he done blasted 6 home invaders, or he came to his house one day and saw a whole family in there, and all of them got warning shots between the eyes. That's exactly what's going to happen. But we all know this is part of the agenda. You know, Satan should get an advantage of us. We are not ignorant of his devices. We all know this is the order out of chaos, the order out of chaos. And as time goes on, they're going to keep producing more and more laws to create more tensions and hostilities in the land. All right. So stay watchful, stay prayed up, fast. You know, it's so something could happen any day now. It truly can. So that's all I wanted to say on this. I hope you all were edified. Until the next time, we're going to say shalom.